Hello everybody. Alright, so in this video we're going to be talking about the Unit 3 Week 2 vocabulary for this week's selection of the second grade Wonders series. And one of the words in this week's selection is adventure. Say that word with me, adventure. If someone likes adventure, they like doing exciting and unusual things. For example, I want to travel around the world and find adventure. Where might you go to find adventure? Okay, so on this week's cards, I want you to write adventure on one side. I want you to label them Unit 3, Week 2. Okay. And for the definition for adventure, I want you to write an exciting experience. Another word in this week's selection is delighted. Say that word with me, delighted. If you feel delighted, you feel very pleased about something. For example, Ling was delighted when her grandmother came to visit. What makes you feel delighted? Okay, so let's write the word delighted. And for the definition, just write pleased. Delighted means pleased. Another word in this week's selection is dreamed. Say that word with me, dreamed. So dreamed is the past tense of dream. Okay. So if you dreamed about something you want to happen, you imagined it happening. For example, Juan dreamed of being an actor when he grows up. What is something you have dreamed about? Okay, let's write dreamed. And for the definition, it can mean seen during sleep or imagined something happening. Dreamed. Another word in this week's selection is enjoyed. Say that word with me, enjoyed. Enjoyed is the past tense of enjoy. So if you enjoyed doing something, you liked doing it. For example, we enjoyed playing in the pool on the hot day. What is another word for enjoyed? Okay, so let's write enjoyed. And for the definition, write felt happy with. Or you can say you liked doing it. Another word in this week's selection is grumbled. Say that word with me, grumbled. Grumbled is the past tense of grumble. And if something grumbled, it made a low rumbling sound. For example, my stomach grumbled because I was hungry. If an engine grumbled, what would it sound like? Okay, so let's write grumbled. And for the definition, write made a low, heavy, rumbling sound. It can also mean complained. He grumbled. Okay, another word in this week's selection is moonlight. Say that with me, moonlight. Moonlight is the moon's glow that you often see at night. For example, moonlight can help sailors see at night. What else can moonlight help you do? Okay, so let's write moonlight. And for the definition, let's write the moon's glow. Okay. Another word in this week's selection is neighbor. Say that word with me, neighbor. A neighbor is a person who lives near you. For example, I went across the street to play with my neighbor. Tell about a neighbor you have. Okay. So neighbor on one side. And for the definition, write someone who lives nearby. And the last word in this week's selection is nighttime. Say that word with me. Nighttime. Nighttime is the dark part of day. For example, I like to watch the stars at nighttime. What is the opposite of nighttime? Okay. So nighttime, and write the definition, the dark part of the day. Okay. All right, so that was the last word for this week's selection. So until next week, I will see you soon.